Hey, what's up, jet boat fans? Evil One coming at you. As promised, I was gonna get out here and do a little video to show you guys some of the fishing mods we did to this 212 SS. So let's get out of here a little bit. Here's the boat. One of the things we did that I expect when I built this thing was rod holders built into the back here. So we have two of these, so you can put your rods back here. I guess you could troll with it. I don't troll. This boat doesn't go, well, you know, with the trolling motor you could, but as far as idle speeding around, you don't want to do that. It goes a little too fast. But yeah, you can put two rods back there to get them out of the way. And I guess if you were about the trolling thing, you could do that. Up front here, everyone we were asking about was this puck that I put on here. So basically what we have here is the Minn Kota quick release puck, and this is starboard, 3/4 inch starboard material, and we mounted it onto the anchor locker door because I didn't want to put holes in the hull, and I figured this, if I had to replace the anchor locker door at some point, that wouldn't be that big of an expense. I mean, I know it would be a pain, but here's a good view of how we did this. We, built it up on an angle here with double. We only have like 6 screws going through the top here. And then we had a little prop here to line up with this piece to give it some clearance for the light. So you wouldn't block the light at all, and it could stick out close to the edge of the boat, out over the end of the thing. So yeah, it's pretty simple. I guess we could have probably built it a little less complicated. We did have a couple bolts in through the top here to try to stabilize it when the stress of the trolling motor was pulling on it, but those were a pain in the butt. It really didn't let me use the anchor locker much at all. So I got rid of those, and it's not really been a problem since. So here's a different view right here from the top down. And you can pretty much open the anchor locker, no problem. Now, I've done it, but it definitely puts a load on the hinges. I've opened it up with the trolling motor on it, where you lift it up over, and the trolling motor will actually land and sit right there, so it's not hanging. It's not a great thing because you are putting an excessive load on it. The other thing I wanted to show you was the seat delete that we did. Basically, oh right, there's a fish finder under here as well. Here's the pedal for the trolling motor, and we had a fish finder under here, mounted into here. Just didn't work well. That's where the power for the trolling motor is, right here. So we'll zoom out and bring back down, and you can see that's the port for the trolling motor power right here. So that's what we plug in. But we had this fish finder, so you could connect it to the trolling motor. I just found it just wasn't worth fooling with, so we just keep it covered up. These are the decks that I built. Let me zoom out at all, and they basically have the typical locking mechanism in them, and you see that this is what they look like underneath. They're pretty heavy, and again, they're 3/4 inch starboard. I can't take the credit for building these. A friend of mine, Andy, one of the best Yamaha techs in the country, he did it, and basically they fit perfectly. They work like a dream in that you can stand up here all day and fish, and there it is put back in. And so yeah, I stand up on here and cast off, and it's a great casting platform. I keep a Yeti cooler right in this gap here, and I can stand on that, and I can just walk back and forth from side to side and use that as a fishing area. So that's pretty much all the fishing mods I have. I do have a Lowrance Elite 7 at the steering wheel, and that's pretty much it for actual fishing mods. Yeah, I recommend a keel guard, because if you're fishing, sometimes you're going to get into some skinny water, and that can be an issue as well. So there we go, last look at this thing. Not real difficult to build, but I didn't have to cut the stuff, so made it a little easier. All right, so there it is. Some of the fishing mods on my 212. Evil One out.